I'm sorry, it's because the way they die in this, it's hilarious.
The death is hilarious. It fills me with joy.
The death of Dumbala. Oh no, wait, it's not the death of Dumbala.
Wait, wrong movie.
And if you don't like it, get lost.
Exactly.
I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Everyone's always welcome.
How's everybody doing today? It's Manic Monday, Monday, Monday.
It's a Monday. What can I say?
Right.
I used to hate Mondays, but when I was going to school, now it's just another day.
There's some
I
Mondays.
could only be glad that I'm not working on a Monday.
They got to me was when I didn't get to sleep the next day, or the day before, I mean.
Mm.
But for the most part, I was able to, so it wasn't a big deal for me.
I don't know why, for me now, the day that I don't like my least favorite day is Sunday.
Really?
And yeah, and there's like really, but it's never been one of my favorite days either. I think Monday was just because, oh, everybody, hates Monday, so I just kind of like went along
You
with
went with the
that.
crowd.
Yeah, but if I really think about it, like Sundays has always been the worst for me. I don't know. I just don't like, I feel like Sundays are boring and then you have to get ready. Like, there's not a lot that you could do on a Monday because you have to get ready for for the week. And I don't know. I've never liked Mondays. And even now that I don't really have a lot of things that I need to do. I mean, I do have a lot of things to do, but it's not like going to school. Like, I don't have like a set schedule, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
As before. And I still don't like Sundays. Have no idea why. Yeah. It sucks because I really don't want it. I wasn't planning on talking about this right now. But since we're on the subject, it kind of sucks, right? When you see that you don't have the family and friends, especially when, well, someone like me, I feel like I've always been a supporter of people,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
and animals alike. Yeah, I feel like I've always like I'm a supporter, like people have told me like, "Oh, we're gonna do this." Also, I'm gonna support you. And it sucks not to get the same support back actually, but unfortunately that's how life is sometimes.
That's the way that cookie crumbles.
But this is why we need to surround
Ah,
ourselves
ah,
with
no,
people that are
no, no.
actually going to support us. So, if I don't support you, you know why. You're on my shit list. That's why.
End of story.
End of. Anyways, you guys, Monday, Monday, Manic Monday.
How
Also,
everyone else.
tomorrow is election day. Yeah, yeah. Did y'all vote already?
I did.
Yes.
I did. You voted already, Musika? I'm so glad you did. I'm so glad you voted already. I am excited. I know that everybody is a bit. I see it. A lot of people are excited, and a lot of us have PTSD from the last election,
Mm-hmm.
where we were all, where we all
It's the
just
circle.
kind of we thought that we knew who the winner was, and then it wasn't.
Yeah.
And so I think we all have, I've seen it where everybody says, they have some PTSD from that because it seems right now like Kamala is ahead in a lot of the polls, but people are scared because last time that's what we were told as well, and now, but I am confident. I feel very good this time. Last time, I was a bit apprehensive. I was very, very nervous, but that's not the case this time, you know?
Mm-hmm.
How are you guys feeling about it this time around? Even though I feel like this time around there's more at stake than last time, but I'm feeling really good about it. How are you guys feeling about this election?
I feel hopeful. That's what I
Yeah,
feel.
like I'm actually like hopeful this time. You know?
Yeah, alright guys, so before moving on to our stories, there is something that I want to share with you guys. Something that I saw over the weekend that also made me very upset. Remember last week that I told you guys about the new rules that they put in Afghanistan?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this Saturday, A young woman in Iran. In Iran, they have to wear the hijab. Is that how you call it? And I am so sorry if
Yeah.
I'm not saying it right. So I'm gonna read to you really quick. I this is from ABC News. Okay, this is what it says. A woman at an Iranian university stripped down to her underwear in an apparent act of protest after university security forces reportedly violently stopped her for not wearing a headscarf. Video of the incident on Saturday shows an undressed woman sitting by a staircase in the outdoor area of a branch of Tehran's Islamic Assad University. It later shows the women walking on the sidewalk and crossing the street before being surrounded by security forces and seemingly pushed into a car. Not wearing a hijab is an offense punishable based on the Iranian regime's Shari-based law. The law is supervised by a task force known as the Morality Police, which patrols around cities, and university students are monitored for the mandatory hijab by security forces based inside colleges. The woman was initially taken to a police station and then transferred to a psychiatric center, according to the Telegram channel for the Iranian newspaper. A spokesperson for the university said the real motive of the act is still under investigation. If you guys Google it, I saw it first on X. So what witnesses are saying that what happened was she was wearing it. She just, according to the security or whoever pulled her aside, she wasn't wearing it correctly. So what they ended up doing is they took her in to to their office or whatever, and they like struggled with her, like they pulled it off basically assaulted her because she wasn't wearing it right. And this young woman struggled, and she was mad. She just took everything off. People didn't know where she was at. Right now, I think the last I heard was she's in a psychiatric place because that's what they do with women who question those type of laws
Wow.
because they must be crazy. So they take them to, and a lot of people are fearing for her life because in reality they take them there and they torture them and they end up dead. This is the type of shit that as women, as human beings, we should be fighting for. This is not right. This is not normal.
I
No,
agree.
yeah, that's just. Ugh.
And it's sad because I know me, right? Born and raised here in the US. We actually have had it. We have had it good. I think I didn't say that right, but do y'all understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
we have had our freedoms. I think that now that this whole thing is happening with the Roe versus Wade and all the other things that have come after, I think that was a big wake up call. We kind of got a little taste, just a little taste, right? And I
Hmm.
don't know about you, but it scares the shit out of me. And it angers me so much, you know, and to know that this is going on right now as we speak to women, all over the world. I just wanted to shed some light on this, of just a little bit of what's happening right now. Anyways, but this was sad, and I hope she's fine. I hope they do help her. I hope they get her out of there. I hope she's safe. Hey guys, this content is for entertainment purposes only, and opinions expressed by us are personal. Viewer discretion is advised. Anyways, I was told that we talk too much, not to stay too much in this topic, and yeah, I could literally talk about it all day. So I think we could move on, move on to today's show. What do you guys think?
So,
No, yeah, sounds sounds good.
Hey guys, it's Manic Monday and it's stories. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey,
stories.
Musika, you wanna go first?
Yeah, sure, I'll go first.
Awesome, awesome.
Okay, mine's
What
pretty
you got for us
short,
today?
and it's Am I the Asshole story, and this is called Am I the Asshole for having a go at my boyfriend when he ate the last of my food while I was in the bathroom? So my boyfriend, 25 male, and I, 24 female, went to a restaurant for only our second time eating out together. This week has been really rough at work, and I asked him to go out for food, saying I needed to pick me up. I mentioned I wasn't super hungry since I had already eaten. but I was really looking forward to having some dumplings and soup. I even talked about how excited I was for the dumplings during the drive there. When
Oh
we ordered, I made
God.
it clear that I only wanted 4 dumplings and some soup. My boyfriend ordered 2 large mains for himself, since he has a bigger appetite. When the food arrived, I shared my soup with him and tasted a bit of the food, but I was mostly focused on my dumplings. When my dumplings came, I ate one before I needed to run to the bathroom. When I got back, he had already eaten both of the remaining dumplings. I was really upset because I had been looking forward to them and only got to eat one. I told him how disappointed I was and called him selfish, saying he never thinks of me. I asked him to pay for how much he ate since I had specifically wanted those dumplings. I don't want to make a big deal out of it, but I feel like he should have asked before just taking them, especially since I had expressed how excited I was. Am I the asshole for getting upset, calling him out for being selfish and not asking him to pay more?
Hell no.
No. If that's all you ordered and he decides that, oh, because it's there, I'm gonna eat him, that's selfish.
Not only that, like she had told him, like that's what she wanted,
Mm-hmm.
that she had been looking forward to it. Like, why would you do that, man? Come on. And then I bet you, like, and it's even sad that she has to ask, like, am I the asshole for why? Because that was your food.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
No, I mean, I'm sorry. Like, what the fuck is wrong with people?
And he
And
literally waited for her to leave to take her food. Like, not even ask. It doesn't sound like he asked. I don't know if, like, she just left that part
no,
out or whatever, but it doesn't sound like he asked her at all for a bite
I
or
don't
anything.
think she'd be mad if he asked. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah, especially since already, like she said, like she already shared some for soup earlier with him. No, yeah, me like first of all, like I want people like I don't mind like if someone asks, like I will share depending if I feel like okay, yeah, like I don't mind sharing in that moment with you. I would ask, especially since like I'm not gonna finish it and I feel bad for not like finishing it. Then I'll ask someone like, hey, do you want to help me finish it or whatever?
Right.
Yeah, I
But
was gonna say that's when I like offer it when I know I'm not gonna finish, and if I see someone like is still looking around the table like, oh, I'm still hungry, then I'll ask everyone like, oh, do you want to finish mine? Like, I'm done.
Yeah.
You can have what's left.
no, yeah, but if it's something that again like how this lady said like she was looking forward to it,
Hmm.
and I've done that with my spouse. Like I would tell her that I'm looking forward to this specifically because like
Yeah.
it's
Sometimes
just
you're
something
craving
that I want.
something.
No, yeah,
And I mean, come on, this person, I mean, that was rude. Like,
that was very rude.
so no, she's not the asshole for getting mad. She's all in her rights to get mad.
Agreed.
Hey, do you want to go next, Doodles, or do you want me to read mine?
Oh yeah, I can go next. The title of mine is My Wife Accidentally Traumatized Our Daughter.
What?
God.
This is
Okay.
awful.
Okay.
And there is a content warning for violence and death. My wife and I had made the mistake of getting married too young, so she's constantly stressed with our daughter and chores. I don't help enough. So after work, the only thing I have time to do is make dinner and do laundry, while my wife has to do all the harder stuff all alone. God, I'm stuttering so much. I'm sorry. She's always throwing this in my face, and most of the time I can accept it since it's a valid argument. But sometimes I just lose my patience and yell back. Last week was one of these times, and I said something really hurtful, and she started smacking me. And I tried to sit down because it usually makes her less angry. She just started choking me. I can't
What?
remember if I tried to get away or if she pushed me. Either way, she had me hit my head on the counter, then the floor, and then I passed out. My daughter was in the room and she
Oh
saw
my God.
everything. She had never seen my wife hurt me in any way, so she was hysterical when I woke up because she had thought I was dead. Things have been pretty neutral between me and my wife for the past few days, but daughter hasn't moved past it. She keeps looking at the bruises on my neck, and she follows me everywhere when I'm home. I know my wife feels like a horrible mom, and My daughter won't talk to her unless it's necessary. I'm so afraid that this will become a core memory for her. Why did I even argue? I feel like such a shitty dad for not being able to keep my wife stable. I'm just afraid of her, and she knows it. I love my wife despite everything, but I don't know if my daughter will ever see us as truly happy together after this. And then we have a lot of people, because I went to the comments right after reading this, and a lot of people are saying that he needs to basically take his daughter and leave his wife.
No, yeah, he's in a very abusive relationship. Like, she hits him, she choked him in front of their child, and okay, him by himself alone, like that's still very bad. But like the fact too, like now he has to think about his child, because like that makes you think if she's willing to do that to a person who, again, like she's known for years, they're married, they have a child. What happens like when their child argues with her?
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's what someone pointed out was the fact that if the wife was okay to do that to him, what makes him think that she wouldn't do it to the daughter and or has already done it? Because that mom is a stay-at-home mom.
Oof. Yeah, no, I would
So,
not feel comfortable with that.
I mean, yeah, let's just call it what it is. I mean, it's domestic violence.
Mhm.
yeah.
This is domestic violence, and it sounds to me like it's already her core memory. Like it's already too late for that, unfortunately.
Yeah, it
Mhm.
sounds like she's traumatized, so.
No,
Yeah, so
yeah.
I'm pretty sure she's gonna be remembering that. And, this is a really good example of it doesn't matter whether you're female or male. Domestic violence is domestic violence and it's wrong. And yeah, I think he should take his daughter and run. I mean, oh my God, what the
Mhm.
heck? All right, yeah. Moving on. I've got a Am I the Asshole? And it's also short, but Am I the Jerk? My friends and I have a playful dynamic where we often tease and insult each other. One day, a friend made some mean comments to me, so I responded with a few remarks about her appearance, thinking it was all in good fun. But now she's saying I went too far, calling me a bully. Am I the jerk for what I said?
Oh God.
Well, what is it that you said? I need details.
Did they even say what
It
they say?
doesn't, no, it doesn't say. Okay, well, let me give you guys my take and then maybe we can go from there then. This is why I don't like to joke around with people. I have a dark sense of humor, but when it comes to joking with people, I don't like it. I tend not to do it. I have to be very, 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 very close to someone and be very, very comfortable with someone to joke around. Your dad, on the other hand, with his family, or with people like his friends and that he's known for years and years, like he can be a jokester and he will joke around with people. And I have always disliked that. The reason for that is because I can't take a joke like that. Because someone with self confidence issues, such as myself, that I've always had low self esteem, and I'm a big girl, okay? And it never failed when somebody, if you're joking around with someone who's big, what is their first go to? Your appearance. The
Mhm.
first go to for me was always you're fat, but and then whatever after that. So I think this is why I'm not like that. I don't like to joke with people. I can't take a joke. I can't. I don't know when, like, if we're joking and then if you call me something that I'm already sensitive about, it's like, okay, you're doing that to hurt me. Like that hurt my feelings. And, or, call me a
Mhm.
snowflake, whatever, but playful
Mhm.
banter that way, I don't like it. Again, and that's my personal choice and preference. And this is why I think because of shit like this.
Mhm.
So I don't think she's a jerk because of that. Because according to this, they already had that dynamic where they already do that. So it's like if you don't want to be insulted, then don't dish it.
Don't get me wrong, like playful banter with each other. Okay, I get it, but like I do think there is such a thing as staying a second apart because obviously, like she said first, like her friend said something that she didn't like, so she says something back that she knows that she wouldn't like, and her friend gets upset about that because honestly, no, yeah, I think either they need to set boundaries with one another, like what they should or shouldn't be saying to one another, or just stop talking. Because honestly, I don't know. This also sounds a bit slightly toxic to me. Like, why are you guys saying just shit for each other? Okay, don't get me wrong. Like, I get it. Like, shooting the breeze with one another, like that happens. But if you guys start saying things to each other that you know it's gonna hurt the other, you know, like it's for fun, whatever. Like to me, it's like no, you guys need to set boundaries about that, or just stop talking.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, because if she made the comment because her feelings got hurt, and she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna get them back for saying this shit to me," then I think she is the asshole.
I think they're both
But
assholes.
if but if she
Hmm.
said it out of like,
Part of
"Oh,
the
like
banter.
this is," then no, she's not. If it's like that, if it was legit just her just trying to poke fun at her friend, because she thought that they were joking around, then no. But if
Yeah.
it was to get back at her for hurting her feelings, then yes.
And again, this is why I think that people should not joke around like that.
Yeah, if you're gonna joke like that, y'all need to set boundaries and be able to be open about, oh, you know what? I don't like that joke. Let's not joke like that. Because if
Yeah.
y'all don't have that, then this is the shit that happens. Like someone's feelings is gonna get hurt, and then someone's gonna look like the asshole,
Yeah.
and it's hard to get back to being you. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, like you have to have a thick skin to
Hmm.
joke around about like that. So if you don't, then don't joke around.
Yeah.
All right, ladies, thank you so much. I'm Mita,
I'm Musica.
And I'm Noodles.
and we're bluntly talking. Bye.
Bye.
See you laters. Hey, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and follow us on our other social media.